Good morning and happy Mario Day. That's right, today is Mario Day, March 10th. I am Damon Johnson, Naomi Wynters, singer, songwriter, drag entertainer, cosmetologist, ordained spiritualist, and I come to you with love, light, and healing energy, transmuting any and all negativity, blinding any and all evil blinding any and all evil eye. We take that transmitted energy, we use it to fortify our safe space where if you fuck around, the spirit team will expeditiously help you find out, to fuel our prosperity and fertilize our abundance. Today's energy card read is the Mice card. It's ruled by number 23 in numerology. 2 and 3 make number 5. Keywords, look that up. Keywords for this card are worry, loss, stress, theft, deterioration, lack, sneaky, toxic, draining, scarce. Astrology, your second house, and timing is bad time, hours, days. So this card is basically representative of, mice kind of sneak in and they take what they need, etc. The toxic is for like a dirty environment, uncleansed or unclean. And stressed, if a mouse is in there and like you see it, it's stressed about getting out to where it needs to get to. Or that's where the worry, the loss come from, something just goes missing. The lack, again, it's a mouse, so it kind of sneaks in to get what it needs and sneaks out. And draining and scarce. So scarce is more so it thought it had a source to take from to survive, and now it's learning it does not. Let's see what this energy read has to say for today, because somebody, from the sounds of it, it sounds like somebody's like got caught up. They have no inspiration. They thought that they were getting somewhere with something, to get away with something. It could have been trying to save their energy or drain their energy in a love situation. Or they could, once again, that issue with like clients or business people that are coming to you and they were just taking them all and now they have nothing coming in. It's just weird. I don't want to say weird, but it's karma. It's cause and effect. Alright, Spirit, what do we need to know today about the Mice card? Yeah, somebody could be in a place of rest or relaxation because of this. They had something stolen from them, or somebody's worried about people finding out what they did. So these people are in a place of rest and relaxation, meditation even, in a place of contemplation, recovery. Somebody's planning for the future and in solitude. Yeah, because they're about to experience an ending and or a new beginning. Somebody is coming to this death energy while they're in resting. There's a change that's approaching them. There's a transformation, some kind of transition, moving on from a situation. It could be just transitioning from a person, place, or thing, but this person is definitely in a time of metamorphosis and ending a cycle. Meanwhile, someone else is in a place of accepting. They're accepting their loss. They're sorrowful for how they did the situation. Maybe it's somebody that was busy competing from you and taking from you and trying to keep you from moving forward. And the whole time they're creating these issues, but they wanted to work with you. Instead of working with you, they were working against you. They were downplaying your moves. They were making themselves out to be like they were a greater asset or a current or more in tune to things, but it's like they have no sense of identity. So they thought that they were going to wear your personality. They thought that they were going to use your ideas and they were going to help them, but that's the irony. They're your ideas, they're your skills, it's your personality. So it did not work out for them. And so now they're in a place of judgment. Um, Judgment could be them watching you go through a rebirth, them watching you answer your inner calling, them watching you enter a new phase of life, them being absolved from your life, them like these people are experiencing some kind of reckoning or awakening, and they're trying to come in and redeem themselves, redeem the cause to you and of you, in a place of seeking forgiveness and mercy. For whatever reason, I hear, I believe it was Tina Fey presenting Steve Martin an award, or anyways, but she was giving a speech about Steve Martin, and basically one of her loans was, you can fix your teeth or you can fix your nose, but but you can't be both. I'm not loaning you money to do both. So it feels like it's some kind of situation like that where somebody fixed one thing and then now they're trying to like go and do something else, and it's a no. Yeah, they're in this Eight of Swords energy. They're stagnant in this place of going between self-limiting beliefs and negative thoughts. They're just in this, with this coming out like this sideways. They're accepting that they have no say in the situation, confirmation that they have no say in the situation, that they are restricting only of themselves, and they're isolated because of everything that they were doing to prevent this love from coming. With the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck clarifying, they were trying to interfere in somebody else's love life and prevent something from happening, but then in turn they're only damaging and experiencing that backlash in their life. It's like, I'm going to show you me once. And then what you do, then anything you do after that is a reflection of you. So if I come in authentically to you and genuine, and I'm being myself, and then you decide, oh, that's not the real you, I'm going to poke and prod and pry and try and create issues, and then it just doesn't work out in the way that you were hoping or what somebody else that said, then you start seeing reflections of things. It's like you see me still doing what I do and moving forward, but like you're now pained and in this place of misery because your plans and your scheming didn't work. So that's what they are here. They're stuck in this victim mentality. They created the issue outwardly and lied about it, and now they're a victim of their own circumstance. Like it is what it is, and they're feeling isolated. But someone came in to be genuine with you, and you tried to compete and take and steal. So, anyways, so now they're watching you step into this genuine love, like this compassionate love, this place of creativity, new feelings, possibly even a marriage or a proposal. It's like somebody saying they're bi and somebody else saying, "Well, prove it," and then them pretending to be pregnant. But they're watching you go forward. They're watching you be diligent. They're watching you do the hard work, master the skills, master the apprenticeship. They're watching your skills develop, and they see so much positive potential. Like they try to be like, "Well, you're self-taught, so you can't be that great, or you're not that creative," and then they watch you and they see the joy that the people that you create for have, and they become miserable, very, very miserable, because they don't allow themselves to go into themselves um, and accept their own creative juices, or their own creative flow, or their own energy. And so they're watching this person that's put this work in, that has these high standards, that has this passion. They're watching them move on, as I just said. They're watching them transition to a new level. They're watching them reach the plateau that they said over here, and said in the beginning, said that this person wasn't worthy of. Now it's like it's evident that this person is worthy of it, and they just keep moving forward. So, like a relationship could be ended, and again, this could be a friendship, familial, family. If you guys don't understand what I'm saying there, this could be romantic, but something's ending. There's transition to calmer waters, and baggage is being released here. Hope you guys set your clocks forward. I definitely looked at a clock and laid back down and then looked at another clock and said, oh shit. But anyways, this is coming to an end. The world's coming out again. Like you're going into a place of completion. It's like no more of these testy energies, no more of these people trying to pry. Like I'm not saying, oh, everything's just going to be smooth sailing, but whatever this was that was like creating stagnancy or creating delays, it's no more of that energy. Yeah, and this is because this you manifested this with the magician here. So when you stepped into this completion energy, this wholeness, this place of accomplishment, even travel, celebrating a life, you manifested this because of your willpower, because of your confidence, because of your creativity, because of you seeking clarity for yourself. And I'm not getting like you're coming from like a place of being cocky, or a place of, oh, well, I'm better than you, so and so. I'm getting that like you genuinely are a team player and somebody that if these people would have approached you to work with you instead of work against you, then they would not be in this victim mindset now. They would not be beating themselves up over their callous actions. Yes, callous, CALLOUS, callous. Um, and it's like these people are like experiencing regret here, but it's nothing they can do. They tried to stop you. You manifested this. You sought out the financial opportunity, and you put the seeds out there, like knowing that they're all fighting to get to the top of the mountain, and they're trying to leave you at the bottom of the mountain. And although they got to the top of the mountain or close to the top, and they were growing from a place that was higher up than you, as the rains came, the waters come, and it washed the nutrients down from the top of. Don't ask. I watched this movie and this is in my mind now. The nutrients and the rainwater came down the mountaintop. Uh, and although it hit them and passed them, it collected all at the bottom where they tried to leave you, where they tried to bury you, where they thought that you wouldn't have as much access to the resources. Turns out all the resources are coming down to you. They just put you in a place, the resources coming down to you, as where the others didn't want to look back and go back and get you. I know, crazy analogy, but I watched this movie, Ricky Stenicki, and it's in my head now. So anyways, like, and I think it's a great analogy for this. So then you grow and you grow, and this tree becomes taller, or it surpasses the trees that are on higher plateaus on the mountain, and eventually the tree's just taller than the mountain. And that's the energy this is giving off here, this Page of Pentacles here. Like you're very ambitious, and you said, okay, this is what I have to work with, and you worked with what you have to work with. And it's like the people gave you a little bit, then they got mad. Like they breadcrumbed you and breadcrumbed you, then they got mad that you still made loaves of bread from the few crumbs that they give you. They got mad that you were able to feed yourself from those crumbs. They were like, ha ha ha, you're going to starve and you're going to be miserable. And turns out they were only pushing you further into your destiny, further into your manifestations. Yeah. Unfortunately, it caused some kind of heartbreak, some kind of divorce, some kind of suffering for somebody. Um, because it's like that was a reflection of what the Page of Pentacles here. That was a reflection of them, what they were trying to project onto you. So it came right back to them. They were trying to make you seem disloyal. They were create confusion, some kind of depression. And guess what? That's what they're dealing with. They're dealing with all of that just because they couldn't handle the truth. Just because they felt that you should have been pained. Just like somebody, for instance, I've had it for the third time, someone asked me if I like, you have a son. I don't have a son. I don't have any kids. Like, and I'm not saying that that makes me better than anybody, but like, I still have bills. I still have things to pay for. Like, I have I have, where'd it go? I have a standard that I'm looking for. You call it high standards. Here we go. You call it high standards. You call it high work moral, but like on my own, like I have high expectations. We all should have high expectations for ourselves. I'm saying beat yourself up over it, but I have high expectations for myself. I hold myself at a high caliber, and that's where all those issues come in. Other people don't view themselves that way. So when they see you holding yourself up, even in dreary times or gruesome times, then they get jealous. They get mad because they don't know how to look at themselves, or they don't know how to genuinely feel that energy within themselves because they have not put the work in. So So they're here. They're in this reflecting of trying to project, trying to take your energy, which they can't. Like, nobody can take from you. Nobody can just willingly steal from you. But they're trying to project onto you and take from you, and they're just, it's not working. They're getting a reflection back of their energy. They're getting a reflection back of the effect, their cause and effect, and you're just la li la, tending to the roses, tending to watering your grass, and it's like every day you wake up and you look in the mirror and you're competing with yourself, and you're clueless to the rest of the world. And this is me every day as well. Like every day, like I wake up and I'm in competition with myself to be a better person than I was yesterday. To and when I say better person, I mean better person by my standards, not by societal standards, or not by society and what they deem a good person is. Because what society deems a good person is complete bullshit. Not allowing myself to be a doormat, not allowing my kindness be viewed for weakness. Like, I will look at you with a side eye, and sometimes may even flat out just let you know you're fucking stupid, like that. But these people are insecure about that. These people are afraid of confrontation, and they see and know that you will handle the situation and deal with the situation. So it puts them on edge, and they're in regret every time they do something. They feel the pain because not only are they projecting on you and trying to create issues in your life, and going through their phone and sending people this way and that way, but it all comes back to them and slaps them in the face, and they're all become miserable. And then it's like their little circle of trust that they built, or their group of trust that they built, uh, keeps falling apart, and they just keep trying, and it's crazy. But anyways, so they're in this place of hurt, divorce, sorrow, loss, upset, delays, and just because they of everything that they did for you. Yeah, they're gonna want you to get this victory. They're watching you get these opportunities, this wishful thinking. So, like, I can't. Six of Wands here, Seven of Cups. They're watching you get this overflow, these things that you've daydreamed about, the purpose that you sought out to find and to have. They're watching you step into this. They're watching you make choices that are best for your mental health, that are best for you. Um, they're watching things come in for you, and they're watching an upset like, I can't believe this. And it's like you buried me, and you forgot that seeds grow in the dirt. Like, it's like your inner, yeah. They thought that, like, they were going to come in with some nostalgia, familiarity. It could even be people from your past that know you, that knew you as a child, and knew you from your childhood. But they're watching this nostalgia come in, and um, as you sprouted, go back to that tree analogy that I just talked about. As you begin to, you've ascended and you left beyond them. It's just they're gagged because it's, well, why do they get it? But they put the work in. You came in for people in an unbiased judgment and cold, clear, direct communication and this Queen of Swords energy, and that's intimidating for a lot of people. Um, they tried to create issues of like, oh, you're charging me this and that, and blah 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 blah. For instance, my client, I had a bunch of extra things to charge, and I used my discernment to charge for my business what I felt best. For instance, the late fee was listed differently, and I was just able to explain that, and these are all things that were stated and said from the client, and I followed through and put my foot down in this Queen of Swords energy, and so now these people are upset because they don't do those things, um, and it's just they have more stress, and I don't know. You just come from a place of clear-minded, like clear communication. Um, I mean, dealing with that client, I wanted to speak on the phone to them as well, but I wanted to put everything in text so that everything was clear of what was being said on both ends, so that it can, if she needed to refer back to it and look and reference, then she could, as to why certain things were listed how they were, and where I went in already and gave discount here or did that and this, and it is what it is, but that's part of living in a life of luxury and hard work, you know. Unlike that particular appointment, when I say as a cosmetologist, as a hairstylist, I literally use every single skill that they teach you in schooling, or you learn on a job. So every from coloring to color correcting to cutting and straightening and keeping hair healthy, even things that I've learned on my own were incorporated in that appointment. And it wasn't like, oh, I was just out to charge them. I was charging because I was using my discernment once again to provide the best service. And once again, like my when I provide services and how I've built everything and placed everything, it's to give you quality, not quantitative results, quality, long lasting results, and to take you and transition you into a healthy place with your hair. Yes, I can flat iron and do all these like chemical things and all these treatments, but to do all that on one appointment, it's still very strenuous. It's like you went in for a heart surgery and they needed to remove a liver, they needed to cut out part of your stomach, they also needed to do something for your, do some kind of facial surgery, and then you still want plastic surgery. That's a lot to do in one appointment. So it will be better to get you to a place where we can safely come back and do the other things, the other cosmetic procedures, the other smaller minor procedures that you can get away with. So when I did that initial appointment, I felt to do as much as we can that will be healthy in this appointment, and then we go to the next appointment. And now we can break it down and we can do smaller things. Now, those next and future appointments will be cheaper and not as expensive as that first appointment. So these people are upset because you're able to communicate that to your clients. And once again, it's me using myself and my situations to talk to you because I'm an everyday person. I deal with everyday things. I may come from a place where I'm building a brand that's more aimed towards luxury and pampering yourself and relaxing. But I come in with that energy, not to. I'm just taking. I understand how hard my clients work for their money, and when I connect with those clients, I understand equally how hard I work for them to charge that. Then that is that reciprocal energy and pouring into each other and not just showing up, not just going through the motions, like building a rapport and a genuine connection with each client and being able to connect is part of my business. And being an empath, being in the psychic medium state that I don't like to put out there often. Um, Hell, not at all with my clients, but most of them, if they're observant in my space, they see and they know. So when I come in to them, we have these cold, clear, direct, communicative moments, or I have to explain what I've done. I like it in text so they can see, we can see, we know. And then if there's anything else we need to discuss, we can get on the phone, we can talk, and we can hash it out. But most time, there's people are going to be understanding. And if you're somebody that works hard to have something of quality, then you know. So what else we need to know today, Spirit? It's not just coming in. It's not just I said what I said. Although there are situations where that has to come into play. Anybody that's come from nothing to gaining to something understands. So there's this, like I said, there's this victory coming in, quite possibly from someone nostalgic, someone that has happy memories with you, or maybe somebody that's reminiscing, or you're going to share this victory with this person in this place because they want to work with you. They could have childhood memories with you. They could be literally coming from a place of innocence, or they could see you and you bring out the joy in them. You bring out the nostalgia in them. You could bring out the creativity, the romantic person in them. But these people, this person, this energy is coming in, and it's enhancing your charm, your imagination, your beauty. It could be someone that's coming in, and it's you're a knight in shining armor, and you don't know. Yeah, but it's taken this person quite a bit of courage to come in. Maybe they're coming in to have a confession of the heart. Maybe they're coming in to have a proposal. Maybe they are coming in on a test of faith. They could even be standing on boundaries, or like they could be coming in like knowing that you've been through a lot and knowing the situation. They could have even been aiding these people in the situation in an attempt to be sneaky, but they know that you're probably have your defenses up. They're a bit pessimistic. We talked about this probably the other day. They're questioning if you still want them, but it's not stopping them from coming in with the Page of Wands here. They still have this energy, or maybe even sexual energy. You turn them on, or you inspire them in a unique way. You help them to go in to themselves and do some self-discovery, quite possibly. You're not afraid to discover new things with yourself or by yourself, and they're realizing that you have limitless potential. They can copy one thing, but you still come out and you do something else, or you have another twist to it, and they don't get confused because how did he do that? How did she do that? How did they do that? They understand that you're a free spirit, and you have no problem going against the grain, and it's something that excites them. They see that you're innocent in the situations, and that you're literally just following your heart. You're trusting yourself. See, right here, following your heart. You're trusting yourself. You remain a free spirit. You could be receiving some kind of news or messages with the Page of Wand here, or there could be some kind of information. But there's something definitely going to happen that's exciting for you, that allows you to feel like freedom. I just looked at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of positivity coming in this message. A lot of warmth, a lot of pleasure, a lot of passion. Celebration and success that you're going to see from this message or this information that you received and obtained. It could be another business saying, "Hey, we see you and we see your work. Can we send you clients? Can we send you people?" And it could be a client that you already have that's saying, "I'm going to send you people. I appreciate the work, and I appreciate the time that you take, the extra time and care to gently do things and to take them to the right place." So it's like you're coming in and you're doing the right thing as opposed to doing the demanded thing or the rush thing. And these people are appreciating that. This was a difficult decision for people because a lot of other people were like throwing their name and throwing salt, not realizing while they were throwing salt on your name, they were seasoning your sauce, It could have left people in a deadlock or stalemate situation. But they were definitely thinking before making decisions. And there were choices that were made here. There are lots of other like priorities or people trying to seem like they're priorities and or situations. Could have been some kind of third party toxic situation with the devil card coming out of here. Somebody being codependent. Meanwhile, you're busting ass and out doing your thing, and somebody out. Tell me what they're charging. I'll give you a deal. And in the end, it only ended up hurting the other people because they just cut themselves. Um, but balance, all of this energy happened while you're learning about yourself. You're in this Page of Wands, this Knight of Cups energy. And Temperance has come in. Temperance has come in from this difficult decision, this toxic codependence decision. You are the standout here. You admit you present balance, you present harmony. You do things and you have a meaning behind them. You are not another person just showing up for a job that's supposed to grant them a bunch of money, but you're showing up for something that you're passionate about. You're showing up to do things that you care about. You found part of your purpose. You found your meaning, and you're being sensible, and not just sensible, but patient, and understanding. You do things in moderation, and that is the appeal there. You're not afraid to be genuinely yourself. So there's a message. Um, yeah. So you continue to um, grow. You continue to show up authentically. You continue to be genuine, and you continue to assess each situation as it presents itself. Okay, Spirit. Anything else we need to know before we leave today? Okay. Yeah, somebody that's flew out to the side. Somebody's going to be experiencing financial loss and a painful ending because they put these 10 swords in your back. Somebody that you were being genuine with is like going through this place of pain. Um, they're experiencing that. They're going to watch you stand in a place of courage and a place of persistence because of what they did here. They're going to watch you, or they are watching you now, stand on your words, stand 10 toes down on your words, stand in your belief. They see that you're very resilient, you're not giving up. You've already geared up for the worst, you already know the worst. It's like they're trying to push you to rock bottom because they've not seen you in rock bottom. Well, everything that you've already been through. I'm 38 years old. Like everything that I've already been through. Someone 10 that I'm 10 years their senior, like I'm 10 years older than you. Like you're not putting me through anything new that I haven't experienced in life. And it's like you're at a place where it's like they're at a place where their worst moment is like me petting a kitten. They feel like they're dealing with a tiger, and I'm just like, oh, look at the cute little kitten, look at the little baby. And they're baffled because you don't know someone else's trauma. You don't know someone else's history of how someone else has been beat up or what they've experienced. What do they say? What's good for the goose doesn't mean it's good for the gander. I don't know, but basically, you can't look at someone else's situation and how they handle things and be upset. Something could be dreadful for you, but I could just sunshine and rainbows is what I could see. You understand? And it's like um, each situation is that, and these people are learning that. Yeah, they're burdened. They have all these extra responsibilities now. They have more work to do. That's hard work. They feel overloaded. They're carrying too much stress. Um, um, they keep going. They keep trying the attacks with the Ten of Wands there, and it's pain. It's like they feel like there's no end in sight, or if there is an end in sight, and like they're getting close to completion, it's like, it's nerve-wracking. Meanwhile, there's like, how are you completing another cycle? How are you surviving this? And they just continue to be pummeled. This is judgment in this situation. This is a rebirth. This is a inner calling. This is coming to a place of a redemption or mercy. We're going to end the reading there because I feel like I've been rambling and going on and just being informative. But I want you to understand that you care. Every day that you choose to do something low vibrational, you knock yourself down a peg from all the hard work that we've been doing over the past few years to lift ourselves up and be accountable, to be genuine, to come from a place of caring. If someone boards up a door for someone to access them and you let them in through the window, you unlock a window and let a person in, or like you give a person access to your profile so they can see what you're doing and view what you're doing, you're lowering your vibration. You are creating issues in your own life. You are creating delays and stagnancy. So that's something that you have to learn as you move forward. When you smile in somebody's face and you disrespect them behind closed doors, or in a private conversation or whatever you do, while this person has no idea, so you see, but the energy never lies, especially if they're empath. They always feel the energy, they always feel the deception, they always feel your regret, no matter how well you try to mask it. While you do all those things, the spirit team, I don't know, my spirit guides fuck people up all the time. Like, I'd do not sit around bothered stressing over people, not doing spell work to make people like me, not doing spell work to hell, I don't even have to do return of cinders at this point in the game. Like, that's how well I'm connected with my spirit team. So it's like these people get upset about that. Like, they send things to you and it just returns to sender automatically. It they feel sneaky and like they got away, but they have lower vibrations, and they're just it's just a weird situation because they continue to be sneaky, and while I, as a human, as a person, didn't see it, didn't witness it, the energy that you emit, the actions that you take, being unable to hold eye contact or to have word vomit on things that no one was talking about, those are telltale signs, and they tell all. They just give you away. They put you in this place of judgment. They put you in this place of being absolved from someone's life, being removed, and experiencing a reckoning or being awakened to who this person is that you were attacking out of jealousy, that you were sending smite to because you didn't want to put the work in, because you wouldn't appreciate that they can actually be that talented. It's obscure to me, but it is how people operate. It is how false entities operate, and quite frankly, we show up every day and we cleanse and take spiritual baths so that we elevate beyond this. And so just be weary of the toxic energies, be weary of the draining, be weary of letting yourself get into a lack mindset, because truly there's no lack mindset. You show up to do what you need to do and you get it done. We're in 40 minutes. I love you guys. Some days we get very in depth, other days we don't. But I love you guys. Drink your water, mind your business. Drink your water, mind your businesses. Continue releasing things. If it's a decent space and day for you, go outside and enjoy the weather. Take in the fresh air. If you can survive the allergies, pop your Benadryl like I need to. Pop your Claritin like I need to. Take it in as much as you can. And continue releasing people, places, things, situations that don't align with you, that don't uplift you to that next level. You'll continue, no matter what level, you'll continue to have these. A lot of people say new levels, new devils, and that's not true. You've been through so much that every time that you go to a new level, those devils on that new level know not to fuck around. It's always the devils that are beneath you on lower levels that try to compete and knock you down a peg. But the ones on the new level, they're like, that one, nope. Sorry. They're like, I fought my toxicity to get to where it is. Like those devils fought and did whatever they did to get there, and like fucking around with you is gonna like not only knock them back several pegs, but it's gonna create some scarring. It's gonna even make them deal with their own inner issues and force them into healing. And a lot of them don't want to deal with that, so they avoid you. They run from you. So if they are, let them. Your mission is not other people, your mission is you. Some of us have missions where we show up to be accountable and help other people. Allow yourself to show up and continue being accountable, continue to grow, continue releasing those things, continue doing the inner work to heave yourself up to the next level, continue ascending and growing and vibrating high, stepping into the emotions, whether they're negative emotions you feel or whether they're joyous emotions. Nobody's happy all the time. We all go through good times and bad times, but it's how you balance your emotions, how you disperse what's in your cup. When you get to that place of overflow, then you can pour more into other people's cups. But right now, focus on your cup. Focus on whether it's half full or half empty. And you want to get into the half full mindset so you can get that filled up. So you can even start pouring, even if it's just a little bit of overflow into the people around you. They're going to appreciate it. Appreciate being able to have your light. I'm not saying you got to pour all your light into them, but appreciate it. Anyways, have a great day. Round of applause for showing up, for being accountable. Round of applause for being grateful, for being genuine. A pat on the back for being authentic. Again, drink your water, mind your business. Drink your water, mind your businesses. All right. I love you as always, if nobody has told you. And smile, be kind, and feel your beat. We'll have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye.